these were products, you can be able to know which product is the highest, followed in that order. And then yes. Yeah. Yes. That is why I told you. Okay, I know many people. I don't know if people have understood what she meant. You see, this is how it normally appears, right? Yeah. When you do a pivot table, it normally appears that way. But I don't want it to appear that way. That's why you click anywhere inside the data. You go to design, and then you come here to report layout, and then you just say show in a tabular form. See, if I click show in a tabular form, now they'll be shown in that correct tabular form. Okay. Okay. So also sometimes, let's say I don't want to see my customers, I just want to see my products. You just come here and tick the customer. So you just remain with your products, and remaining with your products, you'll be able to also have what was the sales, and what was the quantity, and what was the gross turnover. And also here, assuming you just want to get top 10, come here, click here, and then come here to value filter, and then you say top 10. So it will ask you want to filter top 10 by what? It depends. Maybe you may want to filter by quantity, gross turnover, but right now here I just want to see who are my top 10 customers. Maybe let's say you can use even the maybe gross margin, but here I want just to see my top 10 in terms of gross turnover. If you click OK, it will just give you only the first 10 customers. And also maybe you can, it doesn't have to be top 10, you can go to anyone that you want. Let's say you just want to say, let's just say you want to get only top 5. You just come here, instead of 10, you just decrease this number maybe to 5. And then you just say okay. So it will filter for you the top 5 customers, and maybe these are the people you have. Yeah? Okay, I'm repeating that. Remember, I told you this was the data that I had, and let's say you don't want to analyze my customers, you just untick anything that you don't want to see at that moment. You just untick. Once you have unticked that, you have all your customers. And now from these customers, I don't want to see all of them. I want only to get my top 10 customers. You just come here to product description, and then you say value filters, and then you come down here, top 10. You click top 10. And then once you have clicked the top 10, you say you want top 10 by what? You can choose, it's just the item, or maybe percentage if you had or some, but that one I'll just remain with my items, which are my product descriptions. And then I want to filter it by what? Remember, I have my sales, quantity, and gross turnover. So also you can have like the gross margin. If you hit the cost of sale, you can also have the gross margin. And maybe sometimes you need to analyze your customers on how much margin they bring to the business. But right now we are going to look at the gross turnover. So click gross turnover, and then you say okay. It will filter for you the top 10 only. But remember, you still have your data. It has not like deleted everything. If you still want to go back, you can still go back, and you can be able to see what is happening. Yes. Any question up to that moment? Yes. Okay. Okay. Something else. Let me go back to add my customer names.
Get two pivot tables instead of copy pasting. Is there anything like duplicate pivot table?
No. That is the easiest way of creating pivot table, and actually that is where I was going. If right now I want to create customer name. Let me remove product description. So I have this my customer's name here, and now assuming I want to create another pivot table, I will just come here and copy this data and paste it here. But now I want to change the fields. currently here maybe I don't want the gross turnover and I don't want the quantity, and here also I don't want to analyze my customers. I want to analyze my let's say I want to analyze my product descriptions, and also now you remove also the customer, so you just have this with your product descriptions, and
So it's not affecting this other data where you go.
yeah, it is not affecting that other data. Yes. Now this is my products, and now this is my product and these are the cells. You can be able to see, and also you can be able to have these other pivot tables. So if you want to filter, assuming that right now I want to filter cells that were done in different regions. Remember, I have different regions, so I will come here where I have region, and I put this region here on my filter. So if I want to filter anything, assuming these are the cells, remember I have my two regions, I have America and I have Europe. So if you just click, let's say like you come here, and then let's say you want just to get America, you just click OK, you'll find this data will decrease. It will be showing you only the cells that were done to America alone. And if you come here again, maybe you want, no, you don't want to see America, you want only to see Europe, you can click OK, and it can show you only the summation of the cells that were done to Europe. And also now if you want to go back to see your the total cells to all the regions, you just click OK, and then you have your data. Something else that I want to see here, assuming these regions are different sales rep and you want to send the cells to each sales rep that they sold. If you come here to this your data, and then you go to pivot table analyzer, and then you come on the extreme left, there is this pivot table options, and then you can say show report filter pages. You see, if you click this show report filter pages, you will find that it's taking region, and then if you click OK, it will create down here. You can see I have two regions now, America and Europe. So I can be able to have them separately in different Excel sheets. So if now maybe the people for Europe, I can send them their report, and for America I can send them their report. Yeah. Oh, I repeat that. Huh? Yeah. Above the letter. Yeah, that is not working. I'm not sure.
Yeah, when I use the pivot table,
Yeah.
it's not showing.
Right, right. Click this option.
Oh, options.
And then you go to okay, right, let me remove it. That's why it doesn't work. Okay, this is what I'm saying. I have these my data this way. I have this data here, but this data I want to remember I'm selling in different regions, and I want to see what was the sales in each region. I have America and Europe, so I will come click inside the data here, and I want to put these regions as my filters. So you come here to these pivot table fields, you put it under the filter. So you'll find that you have your filter icon up here. So if you click this icon, you'll see all the regions that you have. And right now, if I don't want to see Europe, I want to see America, you just untick Europe, you remain with America, and then you press OK. So it will be able to filter for you only the cells that were done to America. And if you want, maybe, no, I don't want America, I want to, let's say, Europe, you come and tick Europe, and then you untick America, and then you press OK. So it will show you only the cells that were done to America, right? So, and then now if you want now to unfilter it, you just come here, tick everything, and press OK. But I may want to see the results of the filter icon in different worksheets. So click inside the data, go to pivot table analyze, and then you come here to options, and then you say show report filter pages. So if you click that and then you want to show it by regions, it will create different table Excel sheets down here. You will have America and Europe, and it will show you the results for each regions that were sent. So if maybe you wanted to send the report for the people of America, you just send it to them. You come to Europe, you send it to them, and that will be their yeah. Okay. That will be their summary, or maybe assuming in our case here, sometimes I normally want to send the report for sales. Let's say I want to send for chemicals, and I want to send the same for the fertilizer. So I normally come and filter all the chemical cells, or maybe different sales people, and then I show it in a different workbook, and then I can be able to send the fertilizer team their report, and also the chemical team, I can be able to give them their summary. Okay, something else that I want to show you. I want to introduce to you something called, you have seen we have done the filter, but also if you don't want to do the filter in this format, there's something called slicer. Slicer is an element that can also help you filter. So if you come to click your data here, and then you go to pivot table analyzer, you can say insert a slicer. Slicer is just an item to help you filter.